What's up, guys? It's me, KiNGAlpha. Hope everyone's doing great. So, anyways, I want to talk about the top 3 best operators to get as an assault player in the beginning. Now, this is going based off of how they perform currently in the meta, and also, what they can really give you in terms of a personal skill, whether the personal skill is useful, and everything like that. Also, just based off of the operator. I'm not going to go into crazy details, but I wanted to really just at least give the base, value of these guys and say, okay, listen, these guys are worth it. This is what you really do, etc. I'm actually going to quickly move my camera to the top right corner just because I think I'm going to block my skills and stuff. So anyways, if you just first started playing the game in training, I believe it does depend on what you choose in the prologue. It switches this up a little bit. But for example, there's some operators here that you can get for free that are really good to get and can actually carry you for a really long time. Now we're just talking about assault operators at the moment. I'll probably create a support one, then a medic one, and then a sniper one. So, just to see how this does. Obviously, this is a new game on the channel and everything, so if you guys do like the video, I would appreciate it. We're going to really try and do a little bit more Caliber content on YouTube because I've been playing Caliber non-stop on Twitch, and I'm also going to be playing some other games kind of similar to it, so definitely want to make sure I get my channel into the genre. Anyways, so going over what you get in training, there's 2 operators here in the top 3 in my opinion for assault that you can actually get for free, and since you're getting them for free, they're really good operators for the fact that they are free, and they're top tier operators. They're top tier in terms of ranked, top tier in terms of just playing regular, like even PvE or PvP, etc. It's really good. Anyways, so the first person we're going to go over is Cosmer. So Cosmer is really good. This is a legendary skin right now. His personal skill is Stay Frosty, which isn't a bad skill, but there is a better skill in this top 3. Like in the top 3 operators I'm going to tell you, there is a better skill that basically is used on every single assault. It's crazy. So his personal skill is not bad when you're first playing, but it's the fact of how the operator plays himself. The operator himself is really great. I know I haven't maxed him out mainly because I've been unlocking so many operators trying to get skills and everything, but I do want to max him out. I'm trying to save the credits for it. But at this point, Cosmer's his gun is amazing. Recoil, fire rate, damage is all there. His special gear is a poison gas, so it's basically it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's more for control of an area. If the person's sitting on the other side of the wall, you pop the gas, make them move, because then they get hit by the gas, and then at the last level you can actually get them to get slowed by it, so they get slowed and you can actually rush these guys, and it's a bit better. And you're not affected by the gas because you're immune to gas. And then additionally, his skill itself is actually really good. Any opponent getting hit by the weapon basically removes all positive effects except healing, shield, and link. And then also it gives them the confused effect. Target cannot activate abilities but can still sprint. So if the person already activated an ability and then you hit them with this ability as well, it will basically not stop their ability. But if they haven't used their ability and you already shoot them previously, it won't allow them to use their ability for 8 seconds. Really good. And the duration is 12 seconds, so you can continue to either hit him or multiple targets in in the battlefield, whatever. If you're playing showdown, annihilation, anything. So it's really good. He also gets this crazy special trait. When firing continuously, the operator gains the invisible effect for 5 seconds. So basically it doesn't allow him to be marked, and it's really huge in this game when you're not being marked, because it's very easy to kill marked targets, but when a target isn't marked, it's just visually to the eye, it's not like, okay, he's there, he's not like, he doesn't have a nice glow on his body or whatever it is. So Cosmer is definitely top tier operator. You can get him for free. For me in the training, he was the first one I could get, and I did get him. Definitely did not regret it as an assault player. It was amazing. Next is Corsair. So Corsair was another operator I was able to get for free here. And with me being able to get him here, I will say this. I did buy Bishop. I did get Bishop here for free, But if you're fully an assault main, you can get Corsair and then buy Bishop later. You know, we'll talk about Bishop in another video. But Corsair is more or less insane. I haven't fully maxed them out again due to the just a huge amount of credits needing to be used to actually upgrade so many operators. But at the same time, Corsair has some great things. He has his special trait with enemy mines triggered by the operator with a delay. This is huge. There's so many operators that sometimes have so many mines and everything. It's just crazy. Additionally, hitting an enemy while the ability lasts applies the slowed effect to them for 10 seconds with a movement speed reduction of 30%. So it's huge. And then another little on top of that is that another special trait, targets affected by the ability cannot restore HP or be shielded. And they also cannot use first aid kits. So this is another thing that is huge, that is just allowing Corsair to more or less dominate the field when using his ability. Now his gun is decent. You know, I sometimes struggle with the gun, but that's obvious due to the fact that I don't have all the attachments on it. His C4 has some crazy range that you can throw it, and it's really, really easy to use, does amazing damage, and his black mark ability is the big one. So hitting enemies with the primary target inflicts marked effect, and then the marked effect it lasts for 10 seconds. Now the thing is that when popping this ability, you're getting this special trait and this special trait, and it hurts the enemy so much because they can't heal, they're slowed, you know, they're marked, all of these things just because of just one ability. And the ability, the duration of it is 7 seconds at the moment, but you can get it higher, 10 seconds, and I believe you can get it up to 6 seconds. So it's one of those things where, you know, you really can, you know, allow enemies to get slowed and not be able to heal for up to 15, sometimes I think it's like 13 to 15 seconds. It's ridiculous. And then another thing as well, you also get another special trait when hitting an enemy or eliminating an enemy with your C4. You actually can get either movement speed or defense boost. So it's just overall Corsair's kit for someone that you can get for free in the beginning is ridiculous. His actual personal skill itself is okay. I do like using quick release magazines on some operators. You know, some operators where their fire rate is really fast and you need to just reload really quick. And additionally on some you know, support operators, with the fact that, like, you know, with quick release mags I could just reload really quick instead of having to reload really slow with my 100-round mag. And last but not least is Rain. Now Rain is okay. There's gonna be some things about Rain, but the biggest thing is his personal skill is amazing. It's basically, this is the skill I was talking about, that his personal skill gets used on almost all assault rifle. I mean, on all assault operators. It's huge. 15% movement speed with your primary weapon is ridiculous, and you can try and test it in game. When you try this skill, you know, like level 3, and then you try it without it, you're gonna see the movement speed. You're gonna be like, oh my god, why am I so slow? It is huge with this skill, and it's primarily used on almost every assault operator. I use it almost on all assault operators. It's amazing. Now, some of the things about Rain, there's a positive and a negative. I think the biggest negative overall is that his gun personally does feel very weak compared to a lot of the other assault operators. Yeah, if you hit your headshots, you know, you just got to hit your shots and everything and you'll be good. But it's just the thing of, like, you know, there's other assault operators that the gun is just way better, you know. But to be honest, Rain is my #1 operator for myself, due to the fact of using his abilities correctly and how good he can be in terms of just, you know, ranked, regular annihilation, showdown, etc. He counters basically everyone due to his skill. Now, his pistol's alright, his grenade is good as well, but Dead Calm, this is the crazy bit. So Dead Calm, the enemies around the operator receive EMP and concussed effects. Disables all active abilities, and also concussed effects. Target cannot activate abilities but can still sprint. So basically, let's say any operator in front of you pops a skill. It won't, if you hit this ability, it'll deactivate it immediately. So there's some operators in this game, like Starkerd and a fella, well, just Starkerd, that Starkerd can in his ability become unkillable. When activating this ability, it totally counters it out. It takes him out of the ability, and then he immediately, is back to just being a gun, and he's not unkillable. Almost the same with like any operators in terms of them having an ability on themselves. Let's say Odin, he's popping his sound ability or whatever to stun everybody. If you're right next to him, you pop this, he cancels it out. It just cancels out everything. The cooldown isn't too bad, 27 seconds, but the area of effect is actually pretty good as well. Now, additionally, on top of his skill, there's some stuff that is really, really good. So there's this special trait that all targets affected by the ability are marked. Their outlines are only visible to the operator. So this is only for you, but you can basically get wall hacks for 5 seconds, which is amazing because 5 seconds in this game is pretty big, especially when you're activating the skill. Most likely the enemy is either very close in the vicinity, so it's great. And I also did this, the operator gets a rate of fire increase, mainly because of the gun. The gun, I feel, again, is really, really slow and doesn't do as much damage. I do want to test out the movement speed because 6 seconds of 20% movement speed is really, really good. I just do like the fire rate due to the fact of, Rain's gun is just blech. Overall is just blech. Also, he has a special trait, a teammate who revived the operator restores some of their stamina. So it's really, really good, just a little base trait. But overall, it's the fact of, Rain's overall kit. His kit is great because of his personal skill, and his actual skill itself is also good. And, using this in ranked has been huge for me, being able to mark enemies when they're just sitting on the other side. And I can, like, communicate to my teammates, hey, there's 2 or 3 other guys there. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think about, maybe there's other operators you feel deserve more attention or anything, or are the other 3 best for beginners. So I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope this definitely helped out anybody. I know there wasn't any gameplay, but really wanted to go more in depth on just how good these operators are. And if anybody needs any helps, the comments are below. So peace.